I didn't do well in school in math at all. But even my dumbass knows that this is just hilariously impossible. But also, sadly, this is the guy who's calling the shots. For years, MAGA has acted like Donald Trump's playing like 400 dimension chess. You're just playing regular 2-dimension chess. Donald Trump's got like the board that's on multiple levels and he's just a genius. He's got it all figured out. Just wait, Daddy Trump, Papa Trump, he knows he will take care of us because they're a cult. And they ignore the fact that he is just an abject dipshit, a dumb guy, just a wildly ignorant. He's an ignorant ignoramus. And his understanding of basic arithmetic really does just lay it all bare, that this guy who doesn't understand basic percentages, basic stuff, there's no way he understands economic policy to the degree, at a granular level, like MAGA thinks he does. When he says tariffs will make us rich, not understanding that it's a tax on the American consumer, that American businesses pay those tariffs to the United States government and then pass along that extra charge to the taxpayer, to the consumer as a tax. And again, if it wasn't a tax, why would they need to float the idea of a rebate payment to taxpayers if there's nothing to be rebated because it's not a tax, right? Doesn't make any sense. But Donald Trump, again, is out there just showing how just fucking stupid he is on a daily basis. And he does so with such confidence that MAGA world gets bamboozled by it. They're like, oh, well, he says it with such gusto. It must be true. It must be true that he's lowering drug prices 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500%, he says. And he even I'm going to play this. It is just chef's kiss of moronicness. He not only does he pauses, he states it, and he goes, look, I'm not talking about 50%. I'm talking about 1,500%. It's just, look, I didn't do well in school in math at all. But even my dumbass knows that this is just hilariously impossible. But also, sadly, this is the guy who's calling the shots. Wake up, MAGA world. Wake up.
Hill, heading into midterms, what do they need to do? What can they do to, hold?
Well, one of the things they're going to be talking about pretty soon are the tremendous drop in drug prices. We've cut drug prices by 1,200, 1,300, 1,400, 1,500%. I don't mean 50%. I mean 1,400, 1,500%, because we're going.
I love the clarification. For me, it's the best. It's the best. It's the best part. Absolutely the best part. I'm not talking about 50%. I'm talking 1,500%. So what he's saying is, if you have a drug, if you have a prescription every month that you have to take that cost $100 last month, or whenever before the $1,500 price decrease happened, that if that's $100 drug and there's a $1,500 price reduction, they've lowered the price, that means that you get paid $1,400 when you go to the pharmacy. That's what it means. There's no way around that. Donald Trump is being covered for by United States senators, by members of Congress, by MAGA world in general, as though he's some kind of a next level thought leader, a genius. When they write children's books about the emperor's new clothes, and it's always like so fanciful that this king would surround himself with such yes men, with such idiots, with such sycophants, with such bootlicking lapdogs, that he could put on no clothes and everyone would have to tell him, oh, what beautiful garments you have, dear leader. Yeah, it's so fantastical that it's a children's story, but this is what we got. This is who we collectively chose to be president of the United States. A man who has no restriction to view the world with a reality lens, who can't even recite. Listen, there's no policy that is lowering drug prices. How would Donald Trump lower drug prices even 80%? How would he do it? Through flashing his fake teeth? Through running his fingers through his deliciously piss-flavored wet dog hair, cotton candy hair? How through magic, through osmosis? How is he doing it? There's no legislation. There's no executive order. There's no cajoling. It's just saying words. In MAGA world, it's either so just entrenched in the cult mentality that they just believe it, or it's like motivated reasoning, that they want things to be better for themselves. They want their economic outlook to be so much better than it actually is, that they're going to believe Donald Trump. Even though we just had a president that governed as the most progressive administration since FDR, actually making roads to make things better for Americans economically, through our infrastructure, through the Inflation Reduction Act, trying to get student loans forgiven. And all that's gone now. Oh, I guess unless you're going to be a new ICE recruit, they're going to forgive your loans. Remember all those people who are like, hey, you borrow money, you got to pay it back. It's American way. Remember all those people? Where are they? It's crickets. It's fucking crickets from them now when the secret police, the masked secret police that are detaining American citizens even, the Immigrations and Customs Enforcement secret police force, they're going to have their student loans forgiven. What happened to all that pay out back the loans if you borrow the money and the government shouldn't be giving loans, right? It's hypocrisy. It's ignorance. It's the least among us, both character-wise and intelligence-wise, leading us. Donald Trump is single-handedly the most ignorant motherfucker who's ever been president of the United States. And that's saying something, because we had George W. Bush for 8 years. A non-smart guy. Anyway, too much. I need to, next time, just comb my hair and quit being lazy, right? This is too much. Anyway, I want to hear from you. What's your opinion on this? You can comment below. You can also call the voicemail line, 714-576-4054. And of course, as always, you can email me daily@dollemore.com. Please consider supporting this work. If you appreciate what I do, if I bring you value on a day-by-day or a video-by-video basis, and you want to help support this work, you can click the join button below this video on YouTube. You can go to my Patreon page, patreon.com/IDoubtItPodcast. Again, I'm saying this, I'm trying to figure out the Facebook mechanism for helping support the work. If you can figure it out, great. I will spend today and try to figure it out, but you can do that there as well. Make sure that if something resonates with you and you want this message spread, to share this video on Facebook and YouTube, and if you're still on Nazi Twitter, I guess there, but Blue Sky, all across your social network. We're trying to spread the word and change some hearts and minds. I'd appreciate your effort very much. Anyway, I love and appreciate you. I will see you next time. Until then, be genuine and take care of one another.